In society today, I think we deal a lot with feeling insecure or inadequate when we're comparing ourselves with others. And you look at the girl next to you and she has nicer hair, or she has more money, or her parents do something better than yours. How do you get the best out of yourself so that you don't have to feel those feelings?
Well, I've had the opportunity to consult with some of the most beautiful women in the world, supermodels. I've never met a supermodel that didn't hate half their body. They always have something to pick on. And so you'll find out that you're built automatically to like and dislike parts of your body, no matter who you are, no matter how attractive you are. So just know that even the supermodels that you're comparing yourself to don't always like everything that they've got. So if you're experiencing that, that doesn't mean anything. It just means that you're normal. Now what you want to do is you want to look at what you do have and concentrate on the specialties that you have. You may have incredible teeth, or great eyes, or great hair, or great personality, or great mannerisms, or great intellect, or something else. Make a list of all the things you do have instead of concentrating on what you don't. Because if you're grateful for who you are, you get more things to be grateful for in your life. And there's always somebody that matches you. No matter who it is, there's always somebody that matches you. I've seen people that go, wow, what a beautiful girl, and somebody else thinks, oh, I don't find that attractive at all. And so everybody's got a different flavor and taste, and you got to honor what you have and look at what you have to offer. Because your size, your shape, everything else was designed for your mission. And so whatever that mission is, it's meaningful, it serves the world, it's inspiring, and the second you value you, the world values you. And what's interesting, your normal physiology becomes more normalized and more toned and more present if you're authentic. Whenever you're being authentic with yourself, you're less likely to look for immediate gratification to compensate for it. And when you're not looking for immediate gratification, you're looking at long-term vision, you tend to flourish, not perish. But if not, you're always doing things, you become compulsive and volatile, and you end up fluctuating instead of just being present and being powerful. So give yourself permission to honor what you have instead of what you don't. Find out where you are beautiful instead of where you aren't. Capitalize on that. And if you have a certain character trait that other people don't like, that doesn't mean anything. Sometimes the people that don't like your traits, they're just jealous. They're cutting you down. It just means that they wish they had what you had, and they're humble, and they want to bring you down because they feel intimidated by it. So don't let the world on the outside dictate what you want on the inside. That's so important. And just know that if you never give up on the dream, if you work every single day and take a little baby action step every day, you make big dreams. Piggy banks become biggie banks, and little actions make big dreams. So just every day, do a little action step that's one step closer towards what you dream about. And also, if you're looking for a man that you think is the special guy or whatever, don't sit there and minimize yourself to them. Find out what you have to offer. Make a list of all the things that you have to offer, because when you value you, you get a greater value. I was in Calgary, Canada, doing I did a presentation in Calgary, and there was a woman there with a gentleman who was spoke up, put her hands up and said, Dr. Demartini, what do you do when you have a guy that won't commit? He's been dating you for over a year and he won't commit, he won't put a ring on the finger, and he's scared, and he's not willing to step up there. And I said, there is no such thing. And she goes, what do you mean there's no such thing? There's a guy right here sitting next to me, he won't commit, he's been dating me for a year. I said, there's no such thing as a guy that won't commit. There's a guy that is always trying to fulfill his values, and if he doesn't feel that you're fulfilling his values, he's going to hesitate until he's certain. Now the question you want to ask is not why is he not committing, because of him. What are you doing to keep him from making that commitment? So I'm going to ask you something. You have 7 areas of life you have powers in. Let's look at your own image. So what are you offering him? And she goes, well, what do you mean what I'm offering? I said, well, are you the most spiritually gianted person? Are you the most powerful spiritual leader in the planet or something? Do you have great spiritual wealth? And she goes, well, I don't know, not really. I said, you're a great genius, great education, great thing to offer? She goes, well, no, I finished high school. You have a great multinational company? She goes, no, I work as a secretary. Do you have great fortune and dowry? And she goes, no, I'm in debt. Do you have a great family life? No, I've been dating and I've been divorced twice. You have a great social influence and have friends all over the world? And he goes, no, I live in a small town. Are you physically the most beautiful thing that ever done, and know how to take the guy and, you know, give him the services? And she said, well, that I'm good at. And I said, so spiritually, of those areas, there's some areas there you're not valuing yourself in. And she goes, well, I guess that's true. I said, well, so why would he commit to you? And she just goes, well, I don't know. I said, come up here. So I had her come up to the front of the room, and I said, the only reason you're not acknowledging your magnificence is because you're comparing them to other people. So let's stop and let's look at where you have spiritual power. Let's find out where your genius is, because you have it, it's not missing. Nothing's missing in a person. No woman is missing anything, she's just not recognizing where it is, and the form that it's in, and honoring it. So I had her for the next 2 hours go in there and find out where her genius was, where her skills in business were, where she had to offer, what she could offer financially. We went around the whole wheel of life until she was sitting there with tears of gratitude for herself. Because no one's ever asked that question. What are you having to offer? We went around and kept doing that. The second she actually realized that she had some power and it was equal to what she was with him, she saw herself as an equal. I said, now, are you in a hurry to get with this guy? She goes, no, I want to make sure this is the right guy. I said, great. Now you're valuing yourself and not playing underdog and being desperate and trying to get this guy to do it, which is going to make him hesitate. You valued yourself. So the moment I did that and she got through, she wasn't in a hurry to get this guy. They went to lunch, and at lunch, a $28,000 diamond ring was given to her. He went out and bought a diamond ring to her. Because the moment she valued herself is the moment he did too. The moment she recognized what she had to offer, it was never missing. She just didn't recognize it. She didn't honor it. The moment she recognized it, so did he.